So in this training, we're going to talk about how to launch landing page ads. So this is something I talk about a lot when it comes to the perfect client pipeline. So this is essentially a predictable process that your perfect client goes through in order to become your client. And the best way to run this is typically through a landing page type of funnel when you've mastered everything else first. Do not start here, because if you start here, you're probably going to burn through a lot of money. All right. You want to make sure your ads do well. And then once your ads are doing well and you're starting to get appointments on your calendar and you want to become more efficient and maybe increase the quality of the people that get on your calendar, that's when you deploy this. Do not start here first. So here's how it would typically look. You have an opt-in page where you're either giving away lead magnet or you're funneling them to an application page. And after that, they're going to go to a calendar page. After the calendar page, you're going to take them to what is called an indoctrination page, where you just educate them on your process, what you're doing, because you want to pre-sell them into whatever the offer is. Then you have all these reminders, and then you go to checkout page. So mine, essentially, that I'm going to talk about looks like this. Go to a landing page that says this patient acquisition system is helping clinics just like yours at 50 to 100K per month without chasing leads or hiring more staff. From there, they opt in. Then they're going to watch a video. From the video, they're going to complete a survey. After the survey, book a consultation. After the consultation, they watch a video that shows how our process works and proves that we actually say we do what we do, right? Now, if you come over here to this campaign, you can see, let's see, the one I actually have on, which this is not a real campaign. So landing page conversion campaign. So right now, if you look at my data and my metrics, this is something that is super powerful that I want you to understand. So let's look at, so originally I was running the campaign and I was spending almost $400 per appointment. And then I made some modifications. I was able to get it down to $107. And now I'm at the point where, as you can see, $15 per appointment. So the amount of people that are going from leads to appointment is much higher now because I've made some modifications. So this is how powerful it is when you kind of start setting things up the right way. Instead of just getting all these leads, we're making sure that the leads are actually becoming appointments. So here is how we do that. Here's what a landing page looks like. I'll show you what the landing page looks like, and I'll show you how to set this up. It's very similar to everything else, so if you haven't watched other trainings, please watch the other trainings. All right, so here is the landing page. Right, it's very simple. They opt in, they fill out some information, and then they go to the calendar page. Now, if you look at how to set this up, all you have to do is go to campaigns, you hit create. You are going to still do leads, hit on leads. You can name it whatever you want, test campaign. And the same settings as the previous. You can do campaign budget or ad set budget. That's not really super important. Just decide what you want to do. And then here is where you're going to choose where you're going. So you're just going to click on website, and then you want to name this whatever you're naming it. So we choose website, maximize number of conversions, and then you want to come over here and make any modifications like you did in the previous ad. And then lastly, over here, when you're scrolling down, you're going to insert the website that you want to, whatever website you want people to go through. So if let's say it was this one, you could set that there. For your display link, it's typically going to be your website without all the stuff at the end. And then you can have browser add-ons. I never really use these things, but if you want to play with it, have fun. This is where you're going to have your image or your video ad. So I would probably use videos. Choose your media. Click on your video. You want to make sure it's sized for appropriate locations. You're going to enter in the information like we did last time. And then that would be all set up. And then if you don't have your pixel stuff set up, you want to definitely have a pixel. So then you have this set up here. And that is pretty much how you would set that up. So in order to make sure you have your pixel data stuff and all that other stuff set up, in the next training, I'll make sure you have that set up as well. All right, but that is pretty much the gist of it. It's just like a broad overview of how those things work. But like I said, please start with a simplified campaign first before getting up to this point, because you do need to make sure that you have a lot more tracking stuff available in order to make this stuff work. Like the pixel data has to be set up. You have to have conversion data sent from whatever your platform is. So it can get a little bit tricky, but it is worth understanding how to do. All right.